So I then decided on the three words, the notions of the tasking, which is the way in which the manager and the person who is working to him and her will agree the boundaries, and those boundaries are around the resources available, the quality that's being looked for, the time when something needs to be completed, and and sort of the prior step, almost actually, having gone into that, is why this piece of work matters. What I quite often now refer to as the manager's intent. What is this about? Why is it significant? So in a way, that's the first part of tasking. The second part of tasking then is the clarity around what resources and time and so on are available. And then ideally, the person who's being tasked with the work will be able to come back with a conversation around what is feasible in terms of their particular setting, their understanding of their local circumstances. That often doesn't happen. Often there's just and tasking is fairly complete if that conversation doesn't happen. But it is very, very much better and much stronger when the conversation does. And it's a balance that Luke Herbecker, on his work, to whose work we often turn, describes as between desirability and feasibility. So what may be desirable for the manager may or may not be feasible as far as the individual is concerned. But obviously power and all kinds of different factors determine whether or not the person feels they can come back on that. So that became what I chose to call tasking. And interestingly, of course, English people get very agitated at the idea of turning a noun into a verb. And so I got a lot of sort of difficulties and kickback from people saying, you can't talk about that. But I've stayed with it.